Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's high school football action from Watertown High School to the newly renovated Mills Complex here at the high school. The rain has dried up for the moment, and we are here to cover the game between these two Class SS playoff contenders. GNH is ranked 9th and Watertown just trailing right behind them at 10th. So the winner of this game will have a leg up in the playoff race to get to those season-ending playoffs. My name is Mike Kurtz. We have Billy Richmond here as well and Tim Wheeler on camera. Looks like Watertown has won the toss as you see the captains out at midfield, and they will receive the opening first half kickoff.
Yeah, Mike, we're glad to be here tonight. We're glad the rain held off so far, and we hope it keeps holding off for us. It's actually a beautiful night here
Pleasant
now.
night.
Yeah, there's no wind.
Otherwise.
Yeah, no wind. And as you said, both these two teams come in at 2 and 3, ranked 9th and 10th in the Class SS state tournament rankings. So it's a big game. Sean Stanko is the head coach of the Watertown Warriors. This is his third year, and he's 12 and 13 so far. They have lost so far to Seymour. They beat Willoughby. Then they lost to Ansonia. And we'll take a break for the national anthem.
Yes, we'll play our national anthem here. As we said on the open, this is the first game being played on this newly renovated turf field here at the Mills Complex at the high school in Watertown. And this is the first meeting between these two programs. They did not play last year in GNH's first year in the Naugatuck Valley League. Of course, Watertown has been a long-time member of the NVL.
Right, yep. And their prior home game, they actually played one up at Nonawag. Had a home game up there on a turf field.
Just like GNH had a home game up at Housatonic last outing.
Right.
So both teams are coming off their bye week. They come into the game with a record of 2 and 3 for each squad. And as we said, it is sort of a de facto playoff game because the loser here will have a tough time overcoming that and trying to get into the Class SS playoff scheme as the season marches on here.
So Brett McGuire now doing the kicking for.
I think the PA man just was misidentified.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
8. Reamer,
8, not 6. It's hard to see him. Yeah.
Reamer's had a good job, done a good job on kickoffs this year.
Oh, I did hear, Mike, that onside kick at Naugatuck was a mistake. He was supposed to do a squib kick.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the inside information.
I got the inside information on that one, yeah.
Watertown has 2 deep receivers camped out at around the 10-yard line. Reamer approaches. There's a short end-over-end kick fielded around the 20 by one of the up-backs, number 21 for the Warriors. He makes a good return out towards midfield, pushed out of bounds somewhere in the neighborhood of the 43-yard line.
Aiden Arline for Watertown.
So the GNH defense will be on the field first here.
Where they mark it there, Micah? There it is.
Looks
Yep.
like
44
yard line is where they set it down.
Good field position.
We should mention that the Watertown quarterback, number 12, Braden Gamby, he's got good size. He's 6'3", 235, 240 pounds. He can run. He's a dual threat. He can run and he can throw. So the Warriors out of their huddle. They come out in a 4 wide receiver set here, or 3 wide receiver set.
Slot right, yeah. And Gamby goes.
And he gets into GNH territory across the midfield stripe to the 48.
So, Mike, that's the formation that they line up in almost all the time. It's either slot left or slot right, and then that ace, they said, with the 2 backs right beside the quarterback.
No huddle, quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to the back in the backfield. Looks like he's got enough for the first down inside the 45 to the 44.
That's number 13, Ty Housen. They're going fast.
They got to reset the chains first. Now it looks like they're set, ready to go here.
Housen again.
Yep. Yeah. Pickup of about 3 down to the 40-yard line.
So can you see who's on the defensive line? I think it was going to be Hoffman, Smith, and somebody else.
I believe you're correct there, Billy.
Hoffman, Smith, that's what Mashad told me.
Keep by Gamby.
There it is.
He's met at the line of scrimmage. A little forward progress gives him a gain of about 1 on the play. He was met in the hole by, I believe it was Avina.
They were saying, if you don't know who it is, just say Avina. And that's usually on a tackle.
Aiden had some
he leads
terrific
the team,
form tackles in the last outing against Naugatuck. This time they huddle up for the first time this evening. Slot to the right this time. 3-5 defense employed by GNH. Rolling right. Gamby throws it. Just overshoots his receiver in the neighborhood of the 28-yard line.
2. Like 21. So that's at Arlene.
So that'll make a 4th down situation here. 4th and about 6. Looks like the Warriors are going to go for it.
From the 39-yard line.
We should mention that the GNH squad got an addition back from the injured list. Evan Sheeby, number 34, after missing a considerable amount of time. Good to see him back in the lineup. And they get him on the hard count.
It's not enough, but
it's going to make it 4th and 1.
Yeah.
So good discipline by the Warriors. They went with the hard count. They got the GNH defensive line to cross the line of scrimmage. Sets up 4th and 1 here. You're going to line up in the I formation. Keeper.
Gamby.
And he's got enough for the first down. He's so tall, he just has to fall forward, and he'll get a yard on every play. They spot it right at the 30-yard line.
Aiden Avina leads the team with 69 tackles, 47 solo, 22 assists. He's got 1 sack and 7 tackle for loss.
This time they're going to go again, slot to the right, 2 halfbacks flanking, Gamby the quarterback in the gun. They give it to one of the halfbacks, and good job there by the defensive line.
Yeah, couldn't see who that one is. That was number 1.
No, actually it was Sheeby.
Number 1.
Sheeby, who knifed in from from his linebacker spot.
So that was number 1, Noah Powell. She usually is 13-1 beside Gamby.
Looks like they brought Mambrino into the defensive line on this series. Trips to the right. Throwing right on a slant. It's caught by number 17. He's down inside the 15 to the 14 for a Warriors first down.
That's a nice play. And they hurry up.
Watertown on the Yellow Jackets 14.
That quick slant, Mike. That was a nice play.
5 wide receivers in this set.
No, they missed somebody.
It's tipped up into the air, deflected, but it falls to the ground at about the 5-yard line, incomplete. I'm not sure who got the deflection on that.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 for the Warriors at the Yellow Jackets 14. Go defense!
As I said, Mike, our first time here at Watertown High School. And the press box over there you see is a very small press box and nobody on top either.
2 halfbacks in the gun. Gamby keeps it, goes left.
Straight.
And he picks up about 4 or 5. It looks like he might have gotten down somewhere in the vicinity of the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Looks like they spot it at the 9.
Yep. Brings up third.
A lot of lines down at that end of the field.
Yeah.
Time-consuming march here for the Warriors. Almost 4 minutes gone in this first period. 3rd and about 4. Give it to the halfback.
Our line.
He's close.
Yep.
It's going to depend on the spot.
Nope.
Well, they say first down, and so it's first and goal from about the 3. High snap, but Gamby gets it, goes right, and gets down close to the goal line, but he's a little bit short.
Down to the 1.
They want to go quickly. Quarterback sneak. And it looks like he's into the end zone for a touchdown. So a very time-consuming march. 4.5 minutes on the clock. 7:31 remaining here in the opening period as we await the Warrior extra point.
Mostly on the run, but that one slant pass, right?
Paletto will attempt the extra point.
Paletto with the extra point. Snap is bad, goes through the holder's hands. He tries to throw it, and they blow the play dead. Good pressure in the backfield. Owen Stimpson and Wesley Allen.
All right.
Bring the holder down. There they go. They just put it up now. So a very impressive opening march for Watertown.
Yeah, they're
capped off by the 1-yard quarterback sneak by Gamby. Gamby did a lot of the work on that drive.
He did a lot of the work, right? 13. He had some, and number 1, Noah Powell. So 13, Housen had a couple of carries. Yeah, but a pretty methodical drive down there when it ended up being about.
Well, they started at the 44-yard line,
right.
so 56 yards all in total. 2 deep receivers for GNH at around the 15-yard line. Looks like Sobel is 1.
And Reisdorf.
And I believe it's Reisdorf the other.
Avina's the up back.
Paletto, the kicker, will attempt to kick off here. He approaches. High end over end kick, drives Reisdorf back to the 11. Gets to the middle of the field.
Get through.
He's got
Get
he's
through.
got yardage. Oh, just had one man to beat, but a good return out to the 43.
Yeah. Oh boy, he almost made it through there.
So,
He pulled that guy. See him sliding along the ground.
so 32 yards on the return gives the GNH offense really good starting field position for their first possession. They want to see if they can match the Watertown drive here.
Yeah, it'd be a very similar drive. Two by one.
They give it to Avina. He was the single setback, and he powers his way to midfield.
There you go. Take that all day long, right? Nice job by the offensive line too, moving them around.
Yeah, they mark him at the 49, so a pickup of about 6 on first down.
Got it. You got it backwards.
Once again, a single setback is Avina, a slot to the right here. Reisdorf takes the snap, gives it to Avina, pushing the pile. And it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit short.
No, so Avina didn't even have it.
No, that wasn't Avina.
Yeah,
Reisdorf
kept it.
Faked us out.
Faked us right, and it's going to be close.
3rd and inches.
Nope,
and now they say,
the first down.
okay.
We haven't had a measurement yet, Mike, and I don't think we're going to have one this year.
It seems like
Not tonight either, for
the
sure.
officials have been allergic to measurements the last few seasons.
Oh, yeah, right. So that was a nice play. That really faked us out.
Yeah, they're using a formation we haven't seen much this year with the single setback. Now they go to the traditional I formation with a wing to the right. Toss sweep to Sheeby, tripped up at about the line of scrimmage on his first carry of the game.
And the season.
And the season,
Yeah,
yes.
Yep. Nice to see Evan Sheeby back. He's going to add a big dimension to the team.
Sophomore who had a stalwart freshman campaign but got injured early in the season, and this is really making his debut here tonight.
It was, unfortunately, Ty DeVita is going to be out for a while with a ligament damage.
They give it to Avina. He tried to get to the outside after a short pickup, so it's going to set up 3rd and long here. I'll give him credit for 1 on that. 3rd and 9 here.
A lot of noise from that Watertown side.
GNH needs a conversion here. See how much they can get on this play. Might determine their 4th down effort.
All right.
McGuire goes in motion. Reisdorf throws the pass out into the far sideline and broken up. Looked like it was intended for number 82, Allen. So sets up 4th and long. Good coverage there by the Warriors.
No one, he didn't bite on it. Stayed with his man. See what GNH is going to do.
Reisdorf gets
is still in.
the play call from the huddle.
Should have known he wasn't going to punt.
Shotgun formation here. Avina just behind Reisdorf. He's rolling right, gets pressure, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. Couldn't spin out of that, and it'll be a turnover on downs for the Warriors with 4:43 remaining in the first period.
They were trying to set up a screen, huh?
It looked
just
that
didn't
way.
work. Yeah, no, because, I mean, if they weren't, that was terrible blocking, right? You know, but he just couldn't get that ball out.
So now the defense will have to do its job. They come back out onto the field. Warriors had a long march to start the game.
Now they had a short field.
Yeah, they start in GNH territory at the 47. Man in motion across the formation. They give it to the halfback.
There
he
you go.
stood up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job. What was that, Mike? Not the first person.
Well, it looks like
Turn around.
looks like Avina was right there at the
He
bottom
was,
of
but
the
there was
pile.
somebody before him, I thought. Maybe not.
2nd and 9 for Watertown at the Yellow Jackets 47.
They give him forward progress for 1. 2nd and 9.
Thought I saw a 66 Max Linoff in there too now.
Trips to the near side. Roll right as Gamby throws it. He's got a man out in the flat. It's complete. He's got a first down and more, down to about the 34-yard line.
Sheeby with the tackle. So the player underneath caught that, and then it was wide open.
A gain of 14 yards on the play. 1st and 10 Watertown at the Yellow Jackets 33.
Three wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Snap. They're going to give it to number 1.
Yeah.
Tripped up the line of scrimmage, and he falls ahead for a gain of maybe 1. Powell, the ball carrier there.
They like to try to pull everybody out with the 3 receivers and then run it.
Watertown on the Yellow Jackets 32.
Referee's trying to do a good
Changing
job
the balls,
of changing
right?
up the balls to keep them dry. No rain falling at the moment, but the turf is wet. Warriors out of their huddle. Same formation as last play. Snap. It's 3-step drop. Looking downfield. He's chased. Eludes a tackle. A flag is thrown. Looks like it might be a hold. He scrambles down near the goal line, and then another flag way downfield. So let's see what this is all about.
This is what I did see from him. That's how he gets most of his yardage on his runs, was those big scrambles like that when everybody's out there.
So it's either going to go both against Watertown or offsetting. Let's see what the referees call here. There was a flag downfield.
Right. The one back here usually is holding. They're bringing it back, right? Right.
The preliminary holding signal is given. So there were 2 penalties on Watertown.
Yeah.
Both were holding.
Yeah.
One was declined, one was accepted. So pushes the ball back to about the 43-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and about 20.
.230 to go here now in the first quarter.
Owen Stimpson had the pressure initially on Gamby, and he's the one who was probably held.
Yeah. All right.
Slot to the left this time. Give to the halfback. Surges ahead inside the 40 to the 39.
That was a nice gain on the play.
Pickup of about 4. 3rd and long here, though. 3rd and about 16. We're under 2 minutes to go in the opening period. Watertown enjoys a 6-0 advantage. Wes Allen comes into the lineup. He replaced number 88.
Yeah, that's the kicker game. I can't remember it. His name.
Eston Ryan.
Eston Ryan, that's right. Eston Ryan.
So it's a double slot formation this time. They send a man in motion across the formation. They fake it to him. Drops back, throws it downfield, and overshoots the receiver in the neighborhood of the 20-yard line. Pretty good coverage out there.
Yep, there.
So now it makes it 4th and long. But I would expect the Warriors to go for it here. They're kind of in no man's land.
All right. Not going to punt here. Just try to get some yardage. Long pass, you just want to knock it down, right?
taking their time on this one.
Uh-huh.
Maybe they're just gonna take the 5-yard delay of game. That's what it appears they're doing here. There's no play clock that we can see here, but the referee just raised his arm, blew the whistle. So it is a delay of game.
You gonna do that to punt?
Yeah, I guess they are.
I guess so. Just a punt. You got to give. Yeah, there he goes.
So Nolan Reisdorf will drop back deep around the 10-yard line. Good pressure, but couldn't get to it. And it's going to take a Watertown roll, but it goes into the end zone for GNH. That was close.
That was very close.
So they'll bring it out to the 20 to start this drive with 1:06 remaining in the first period. So better job that time on defense by GNH.
Mike, I see it must be their cancer awareness week this time, and there was actually a very nice story in the newspaper this way. One of their assistant coaches, Keith Borkowski, is a cancer survivor, and 16 years ago he had surgery to remove half his kidney. And did that whole thing. And he has been a coach. He's coached for the football team for 42 years. He's coached junior high basketball for 43 years and girls softball for 33 years.
Wow.
And there's a little funny story I'll tell you in a second.
So a Watertown icon. Full house backfield. Goes to the right, and good yardage on first down.
All right, Aiden.
That was Sheeby on the carry.
Right. There's a new number.
Picked up 8.
8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 28.
We're approaching 30 seconds to go in the period. Quickly moving first period.
Still no rain.
Still no rain. We like that.
I like that.
Power I. And it looks like there's enough for a first down before they push him back, but they'll give him forward progress to the 31.
So they blew the whistle when they were supposed to this time, Mike, not like up at the Naugatuck game. I talked to Coach about that before. He wasn't happy about that one.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that on film. It was pretty egregious, really.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but you had told me about it, and I asked Coach, and they also said that, because I mentioned Reisdorf getting hit out of bounds, they said Sobel got hit so far out. It was like at the bench when he got hit out of bounds. All right. So that was a quick move in first quarter. So we have all right, so end of the first quarter, 6-0 in favor of Watertown. We have some out-of-town scoreboards from last night. Oxford beat St. Paul 40-0. Torrington beat WCA 18-14, and Naugatuck beat Woodland 35-7.
Yeah, that Torrington game ended in dramatic fashion with a Torrington interception in the end zone very late in the game to seal the victory for Torrington.
All right, so just like in our game, when Sheeby knocked it away, McGuire knocked it away. This time they got the interception to do that. Other games tonight, Derby is at Kennedy, and Wolcott is at Seymour. The Ansonia Holy Cross game actually got moved to Sunday because they're playing at Ansonia on the grass field. But hopefully Sunday will be not rain, but should be drier, right?
Should be drier. Yeah.
But if everything they say is happening, it's going to be still a wet field, all right? And
that field is just as swampy no matter what, it seems. But it's going to be doubly swampy now.
Yeah. And then also tomorrow, Wilby will be at Crosby. So finishing out the story on that, Coach Keith Borkowski, when he first had the surgery, he came back and he was coaching basketball. and the kid said he was limping and everything. And they said, "What happened?" And he said, "I got bit by a shark." And they said, "Oh, let me see." So he showed him his surgery scars, and it looked like a shark bite. And he left it like thinking he got bit by a shark. So he really has a good sense of humor. It was pretty nice to see, and it's great to see he's doing well after all these years. Yep.
So now that we start the second period, it's a wishbone formation behind Reisdorf. Toss sweep to Sobel. First carry of the game, and picks up about 4 or 5 yards.
Yep.
Mason had a good game against Naugatuck, both on offense and defense. And he's also another one of these youngsters. He's a freshman, getting a lot of playing time here on the GNH Varsity.
Yeah, Mason ended up with 48 yards on 12 carries in that Naugatuck game. So nice job by Mason.
We'll give him credit for 4, 2nd and 6 right from the 35-yard line. Once again, a wishbone. Reisdorf tackled at the line of scrimmage.
And that
good job by the defensive
54,
end from the Warriors. He had an opening there, it looked like, but then 54 reached out a big paw, dragged him down.
Avery Gatilbowski.
Glad to see Brett McGuire, number 6, back in the lineup. He had a good game against Naugatuck, but he injured a leg in that game, and he was hobbling at the end of it. Don't see him hobbling tonight.
Nope. Yeah, he had 2 nice catches.
So 3rd and 6. Reisdorf dropping back to pass. And he has to throw it away. Couldn't find a receiver open. Good pressure by the Warriors. Number 12 was applying the pressure in the backfield.
Yeah, I know.
So that should set up a punting situation here, you would think.
Yeah.
I do see the punt team coming on now.
Owen Reamer there. Really, they just try the short passes.
So Reamer do the punting, gets a snap, steps, kicks it, good kick. On a hop, fielded at about the 28. And he breaks a tackle. There's a flag. Still down the near sideline, still going as number 21 gets into GNH territory at the 38, but it
What's the flag
may
down
come
there,
back.
Mike?
There's 2 penalty flags down.
Did a player come
about
through?
where he caught it. Let's see what this is about. So the penalty is against Watertown. Holding is the call. So it negates a big return.
All right.
So a break for the Yellow Jacket defense. Number 21, Arlene, had a good return on that, but perhaps it was helped out by the hold. He broke a couple of tackles, though, that's for sure. And they spot the ball at just inside the 20 at the 19. So Gamby brings the play call into the huddle. Double slot formation. They send a man in motion across that formation, Arlene. Play. They give it up to the back, and he's got first down yardage out to about the 34-yard line.
Noah Powell. So again, they like to just spread that out and then run the ball up the middle.
14 yards on the play. First down, Watertown. That's a Watertown.
All right, let's see who. So 54, Hoffman is there.
56.
56 is Smith, Jacob Smith. 32 is Baxter,
Liam Baxter.
Right? That's right, Baxter, he did say. So Hoffman, Baxter, and Smith.
First and 10 Warriors. They give it to the back. Number 1, Arlene.
Powell.
I'm sorry. This time he's dropped for a loss. Looks like Stimpson, one of the primary tacklers there. Loss of about 3 on the play.
Watertown 31.
Good defensive pressure that time. They need to get mean. They got to be fast and mean.
Three wide receivers to the
Yeah,
Watertown
again,
sideline. Here they come on the blitz. Gamby
keeps it.
keeps it. He's got a first down and more into GNH territory, about the 46,
So
47.
They switched it up a little bit.
A gain of 22 on the play. First and 10, Watertown at the Yellow Jackets, 47.
He is a big kid.
Clock moving here, 8:45 remaining in the second period.
Still 6-0.
Watertown looking to add to their 6-0 lead. Once again, a man across the formation. They give it to the back. He's met in the backfield.
There we go. Oh,
Looks like Sheeby.
and Hoffman there in the
Hoffman.
bottom. Yep. And Smith. So that defensive line, that's what they did at that time.
A loss of 1 on the play. Second and 11.
We'll give that in the stat book as a tackle for loss of a yard. Good job that time of the Yellow Jacket defense. They need to string together a few good defensive plays here, though. They've had a few good ones, and then they give up some big gainers.
Number 1, Cole Lennon is in there. Is that 1 right there, Mike? Let's see. See, that is number 1.
Yes, it is.
I haven't seen
Four-man
him.
front this time for the Yellow Jackets. They're trying to get pressure.
They get
Gamby
hold.
rolls to the right. He throws it, and the
Incomplete.
receiver falls down, and it goes over his head, incomplete. Good pressure that time.
Yeah.
Looks like Baxter was one of the ones chasing him.
On the Yellow Jackets, 48.
Watertown receiver was number 8.
Intended for McCloskey. So 3rd and 11 here.
So these are the downs. This is what Coach talked about before, too, with Naugatuck. That 3rd and 4th down, they need to get off the field.
Gamby brings the play call into the huddle. We've seen them huddling up more in the second period than they did in the first. Dropping straight back. Now he's
Look to runs, nice cut off. Get him.
He breaks tackles,
come on.
and he gets close to a first down. It depends on the
They
spot.
gave it to
It
him.
looks like they gave it to him. Good second effort. Looked like he
They
was
had
hemmed in.
Hey, you can't tackle him high. You got to tackle him low. You grab him up by his chest, you're not bringing him down.
Yeah, now they convert on that 3rd and long. They have the
That's
ball
the
at the
thing.
Yellow
Yeah.
Jacket 35-yard line. Two halfbacks flanking the quarterback in the gun. They give it to the
Nice.
back and met
Oh,
by
yeah.
Sheeby in the backfield.
Yeah, Evan Sheeby.
Foul dropped for a loss.
There you go.
Good job reading his
Evan,
key
yep.
there. Knifing into the backfield.
A loss of 3 yards.
Loss of about 4 on the play.
On the Yellow Jackets,
It's been a while. Right? It's been all the 5 games he missed, so he's just getting his footing right, getting his feet set, and he's going to be out there. And that's really going to help Avina too, right? Avina doesn't have to make all the tackles.
6:38 remaining in the quarter. Long play call in the Warrior huddle.
Watch the back jog. He just raised his arm.
And it looks like Watertown's going
Timeout.
to take a timeout
Yep.
here.
timeout,
Looks like a little confusion there, but they call their timeout. I believe that's the first one that they've called in this game,
Right.
so they'll have
First
two
timeout
remaining
there.
in this first half. But just a programming note, while we have a break here, we will be rebroadcasting this game on the Just Sports Winstead YouTube channel. It's being taped tonight on Friday night, October 20th, and it will be replayed. We'll try to put it up on the
It'll
website
be up by tomorrow.
by
yep.
tomorrow on our website.
Yeah, I did see that Naugatuck, the fourth quarter, had 49 views this morning when I looked at it. So people are watching them, so that's good. Then GNH will actually be home the next 3 games, right? We're home next Saturday, October 28th versus Seymour. Then on Saturday, November 4th versus Wolcott. And Saturday, November 11th versus Holy Cross, all at 1 p.m.
And next weekend is homecoming up at the Gilbert School.
Yeah. I just got the announcement of the 5 Gilbert Alumni Awards that will be presented over the homecoming weekend.
2nd and 13 here. Man across the formation. They give it to him. Breaks
That's
a
our
tackle, and then he's corralled somewhere around the 33-yard line. So gain of about 5 on the play.
Our line, they do say, our line.
Sets up 3rd and about 8.
6 minutes now to go here in the second quarter.
Most likely
6-0.
GNH going to have to make 2 stops here.
Yep.
3rd and 9 for Watertown.
Out of the huddle come the Warriors.
Just got to get these 2 stops.
Oh, and they get GNH to jump on the hard count again. So now that'll make it 3rd and about 3. GNH looked like they were coming on the blitz and tried to time it up, but wisely, Watertown has used that now effectively twice to get them to jump.
3rd and 4 for Watertown.
Slot left, ace.
Gamby keeps. He's got a first down and more. Gets down inside the 20 to about the 18 with 5 minutes to go in the second period.
Did you know that was coming? Had a good idea that was coming.
He is the majority of their offense.
Yep.
On the Yellow Jackets, 19.
So they spot the ball at the 19. Warriors will have it 1st and 10 from there. A decent crowd has gathered here at Watertown High tonight, despite the rainy weather during the daylight hours, but it's not raining currently.
Got a nice snack shack down there.
They give it to the halfback.
There you go.
Going left. Powell surges ahead for about 3 or 4.
Avina made the tackle.
Correction, we'll call it a gain of 2.
1 on the play. 2nd and 9 for Watertown on the Yellow Jackets, 18.
Clock now at 4 minutes and counting here in this second period. Slot to the right. Gamby keeps after a play fake. Breaking tackles. He's down inside the 5 and pushed out of bounds by Stimson at about the 2.
Broke a couple tackles along the way.
A gain of 16 on the play. First and
Mike,
goal
remember
for
that kid
Watertown.
from Old Saybrook? He was a lot
yes.
bigger. What? He
was
was bigger
bigger.
than this guy, but it just reminds me a little bit of that.
Yeah,
or
that was
Tommy
probably-
Myers at
At
Coventry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are names from the past.
Yeah, right.
So first and goal here for the Warriors from the 2-yard line. GNH defense definitely in need of a turnover here. Gamby under center. Gives to the halfback, Powell. He stood up and stopped short of the goal line. Gets down to about the 1.
They're going right back. Hurry up offense.
One on the play. Second goal, Watertown on the Yellow Jackets 1.
Expect a quarterback sneak
Yeah.
here.
No.
They get it. Does he get into the end zone?
No. Yes.
Yes,
now
a
I
late
did say.
signal from the referee to
all right.
extend the Watertown lead.
Gamby on the carry, 1 yard, touchdown, Watertown.
Yeah, so
So let's see what the Warriors do if they're going to go for 1 or 2 here.
might as well go for 2, right? So Braden Gamby
Looks
has
like-
been the Watertown offense.
Looks like that will be the call here. Put the ball on the 3-yard line for this conversion attempt.
The Warriors will go for 2 points.
Gamby right up the middle. Do they keep him
He's
shy of the
short.
goal
He
line?
is.
It looks like that
He's
might be
out.
the case. Yes,
no
they
good.
do.
All right, good
So
stop,
good
Dave.
job by the GNH
Yeah.
defense.
They laid him out that time. That was nice. I don't know who got it, but
But once again, an impressive march for the Warrior offense to extend their lead with 3:09
nothing.
remaining here in this first half.
really haven't just gotten the offense going yet.
No, I mean,
right?
you know, we have
Avina
to
had a couple of nice runs, but
state the facts here. Watertown has dominated this first half.
yeah, right. And then, the defense was so, would get there and then penalty, the offsides, or giving up a big play on 3rd or 4th down.
Now, the one good thing here is that if GNH can get points on the board before halftime, they will also get the
Right.
second half kickoff. So
Yep.
they can try to
Score
do the
going
old,
in, score coming out.
The old Bill Belichick principle.
All right. Nolan had a nice return that first time, too, so if he can just get out there, I don't think they have a person that could catch him.
Yeah, he certainly is quick and elusive. He's one of the deep receivers camped out at about the 15-yard line. It's a pooch kick, and it's picked up by one of the upbacks, upmen for GNH, and it's returned to about the 42. Let's see who got that. Looks like number 21 was alert and picked up the ball and had a very short return. That is Leaf Johnson.
It's a name we haven't called yet, Mike.
No, he's got his name in the stat
That's
sheet.
right.
Yellow Jackets begin 1st and 10 on their own.
Mambrino, the center, comes out over the ball. Yellow Jackets looking for some offense here. Slot to the left. They send McGuire across the formation. They give it to Avina going the other way. Breaks tackles.
Oh, boy.
Bobbled the ball, but got it back.
Came right back to him.
Seems to be some contention as to who has the ball there at the 50-yard line.
No way. He had to be down.
And it was Yellow Jacket ball, a gain of about 8 or 9. Put the ball right at the 50-yard line.
Clock's running. Kester.
They give it to
Vega.
Reisdorf after a
Reisdorf,
play
yeah.
fake. He's got a first down at about the 45. That'll stop the clock momentarily while they move the chains.
Gain of 4 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Watertown 46.
Now the clock moving again, 2:17 to go in this second period. Wing left, slot right. Reisdorf going left. Got a lead
Get the
block.
corner.
And he's still on his feet. He's pushed out of bounds somewhere around the 35-yard line.
Yep, it is a first down. There we go. Just got that edge, Mike. That's what it needs.
Got a good lead block there from Avinia.
Avinia.
He was his escort as he went around the left side. They set the ball down right at the 35-yard line. 1:54 remaining in the second. 12-0 our score in favor of the Warriors. GNH trying to get on the board.
All their timeouts, too.
They give it to Avinia. Goes right. Short pickup of about 3. Looks like GNH wants to go quickly. No, they're going to huddle up here. No timeout called.
No timeout, I know. Why did you take a timeout?
Second and about 7. .125 remaining, clock counting here.
Too much time.
Trips to the right. Avinia, pump fake, gets to the outside. He gets down to the corner. It is a race into the end zone. Touchdown!
Touchdown, GNH!
33 yards.
Quarterback scamper.
So he looked right to pass, pump faked, and then tucked it and got to the left and showed his speed down that far sideline. GNH on the board.
That's what they needed. Nice drive by GNH there. Reisdorf and Avinia.
And we await the Eston Ryan extra point. Allen the holder. Snap is good. Kick is up.
Nice kick.
Looks to be good.
It's good.
He's had a very strong season kicking the ball at Eston Ryan.
Eston Ryan converts again. Let's see that.
So a nice response from the Yellow Jacket offense. They ended up going 56 yards on the drive. Only took them a little more than a minute and a half. Didn't use any
timeouts. Didn't need the timeouts.
Didn't need them.
Yeah.
We were calling for them to call one, and they said, we don't need one.
We don't need one.
We'll just
don't want to leave them any more time.
Reisdorf around the left side.
Yeah. That's what they needed, just to use that speed. Use that speed that he's got.
As you said earlier in the game, if he gets out in the open field, I don't think anybody on Watertown can catch him.
Yeah. They can't catch him. Oh, that's what I was going to ask, Coach. I know there was something. I wonder when they're going to do senior night. The Holy Cross game is the last home game, or they could do the at the Wolcott game.
For Wolcott, yeah.
That's probably, I don't know.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
So Reamer lines up his mates across the field. He approaches, kicks high end over end, fielded at around the 5-yard line, 7-yard line. Oh, nice hit.
Get the ball. All right, I call it.
Good job by the GNH kick coverage team. Oh, and a penalty flag late.
That's terrible. That wasn't a...
Let's see what this is about.
And they were blowing the whistle. But
probably some unsportsmanlike conduct,
late.
Which team will it be on?
They're going to call it on GNH. Oh,
face mask.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, that's probably against GNH.
Yeah.
That's too bad. It negates good coverage.
Yeah, right. 5 yards only.
So they put the ball down at the Watertown 24 to start this drive with 56 seconds remaining in the second period.
Initial contact, but that was a nice job.
Big hit.
Right. Yep. This flag's on the ground, yep.
Gamby takes the snap, looking
Deep.
to his right. Oh, it's through the hands of a GNH defender.
Ah.
Can't see the number out there.
Yeah.
Looks like it might have been Sheeby, 34.
34.
Had he corralled it, he may have had an open field in front of him.
Try to pick 6.
As it is, goes down in the books as a pass breakup. 2nd and 10.
Oh,
throws, caught,
that's
and pushed out of bounds by McGuire somewhere in the neighborhood of the 35-yard line. Reamer?
All right.
All right.
It's hard to see that number over there.
Misidentified him. It's either 6 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Tim.
All right.
We'll give credit to Reamer for the tackle.
Yeah. Brett's over on this side now.
3rd and about 6. If they can get a stop here, expect GNH to use their timeouts.
Boy, he did.
He's looking to the near side, and he's sacked.
There you go.
Nice
now
job.
They're starting
now
to
call
play.
the timeout, and let's see who the sacker was. That
timeout.
56 on the sack.
Smith.
Jacob Smith with a big sack.
Yep.
Forces a
now they're
punt
starting
situation
to play,
with 32.8 seconds remaining.
Get Reisdorf on this return. Or the block. Go for the block, Mike.
No,
Just don't get the penalty, right? Just don't get the penalty. Or do you set up Reisdorf?
I try to set up Reisdorf on the return.
Because he can beat these guys, right? Yep. All right, so now that defense is really stepping up here, and the offense came alive.
Best defensive series of the game so far for the Yellow Jackets. You know, I don't know what they may have seen on tape from their punting team. You brought up the issue of maybe trying to go for the block.
Yeah, I know.
But when you have a great return man like Reisdorf and 2 timeouts at your disposal, I might trust him more. High snap. Good kick. It's going to bounce. And it's going to roll dead. And about an extra second rolled off the clock there after the referee blew the whistle. A little hometown advantage here.
Right.
You got it down. You can't just stand there.
So GNH will have only 23.8 seconds to traverse.
Yeah, that's right.
About 57 yards here. Or, you know, we do have Eston Ryan as a strong leg if they can get into field goal position.
Right.
Let's see how they play it. Again, GNH will get the opening second half kickoff. They're going to go trips to the near side. Reisdorf rolling that way. He's going to throw it deep.
Turn around, Brett.
Oh, intended for McGuire. Falls incomplete at about the 30. Pretty good coverage there by the Warriors. Looks like one of the Warrior defenders got a fingertip on it.
.3 seconds now to go.
Once again, trips to the near sideline. Reisdorf's going to keep it. Spins out of one tackle.
Aiden laid that kid out at all.
And they call timeout with 6.5 seconds to go.
All right.
Picked up 4 on the play.
6.5 seconds to go. Yeah. See,
So interesting dilemma.
catching lateral,
The old hook and ladder?
hook and ladder.
Sure.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I know that's in their playbook.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like one of the news media outlets here is on this GNH sideline getting some footage. They're right in the huddle. They got an umbrella over their camera. Nice to see the Yellow Jacket cheer squad is here tonight
right
as
now,
well.
Right. Megan Sheeby is the coach.
No, it's interesting. I don't see the Warrior cheer squad anywhere.
Yeah, right. I know.
All right, third down here. Short
Oh.
time remaining. He's dropping back as Reisdorf.
Throw it.
He's going to throw it deep. Steps up, and it's knocked down and broken up at about the 20-yard line as time expires in the half. So that's how our first half will end. 12-7 our score, but the last 4 minutes of the first half, much better job by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, right. The defense looked a lot better than the offense. Both sides of the ball looked very good.
A little bit more energy and enthusiasm as well. So we'll take a break here for the halftime festivities. Stay tuned. We'll bring you all the second half action. Ready?
Sure.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here at Watertown High School. Our halftime score once again is 12-7 in favor of the Watertown Warriors, who dominated the first 20 minutes of this game, but in the last 4 minutes of the first half, the Yellow Jackets came alive on both offense and defense, and it was capped by a Nolan Reisdorf 33-yard touchdown run to get the Yellow Jackets on the board.
Yeah, it was. That was a big turn of events there because both defense and offense did not look that good early on, and then they came alive. So now they get the ball here in the second half, and hopefully they can keep that offense going.
Number 7, Paoletta will do the kicking. He's going to kick it from the far hash mark. He kicked one deep and one short in his 2 previous kickoffs.
Yeah, all right. See if they keep it away from Reisdorf.
And it's a pooch, and it's fallen on at about the 45-yard line by one of the up men for GNH. Let's see who. It looked like it was an attempt at a onside kick, but covered there well. I don't know if that was number 21 again.
Again, I know. He's coming over. What did we say that guy was? Leaf
That was Leaf
right?
Johnson.
Leaf Johnson.
He recovered a previous one.
Yeah.
If that was him again, heads up play. But good starting position for the Yellow Jacket offense. Reisdorf's going to go under center. Hands to Sheeby. Picks up about 4 on his first carry of the second half. It's his first game action of the year coming back from an injury.
That was a lot.
Give him credit for 4 to the 49. Slot to this near side. They give it to the tailback, Sheeby. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man. Hey.
Oh. And there's flags fly now. Tempers are rising here.
He was holding him down.
Stimson was doing all he could to keep his composure.
All right.
Let's see who they call the penalty on. It looks like they're talking to GNH.
Yeah.
Let's see how they decide to adjudicate this.
I want to throw him out.
Still no signal. It's unsportsmanlike conduct against Watertown is the first call. Are there any offsetting? It appears not. So no, it is offsetting.
Offsetting, yeah.
So
Yeah,
technically,
offsetting penalty.
well,
yeah.
after all that commotion, the play
Yeah.
never happened.
All right.
It was no gain on the play, or maybe even a loss of 1. So it's 3rd and long here.
Loss of 1 yard on the previous play. It is 3rd and 7. At their own 48.
Not sure why they called it against GNH on the offsetting.
Yeah,
Stimson was
no.
doing his best to keep his composure.
All right. After
And
he
not
held him
retaliate.
Forever, right. Did somebody else come across? I'll have to look.
Slot to the right. Play fake. Reisdorf cuts it
Get
up.
through.
He's going to pick up a few, but he's going to be shy of the line to gain by about 4 yards.
On the play.
So motion's running high here
Yeah, 4th and 4.
at the Mills
All right.
Sports Complex here at Watertown High. Looks like GNH is opting to go for it here. It's 4th and about 5.
Reisdorf has to
They're
come
going
all
to
the
have
way
to
over.
hustle now. Reisdorf
Yeah.
came back to the sideline for additional instruction. Sprints back to the huddle. They're going to have to move quickly here. 4th and about
Back
5
judge.
from the Watertown 49. They're going to go with the tight plow formation. They give it to Avina, and I think he's going to be stopped short.
Gain of a couple. 2 of the 4.
So the Warrior defense gets a turnover on downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That will be short. It will be Watertown ball. 1st and 10. On the Watertown 40.
The defense looks like they're a little late getting onto the field here.
Oh, everybody's moving.
They get set finally. There's a little bit of confusion in
Yeah.
the backfield for the Warriors. 2 running backs collided as they took the handoff, but luckily for them, they didn't fumble. And there's a penalty as well. Let's see what the... Looks like a chop block is called
Oh,
against
yeah,
the
yeah.
Warriors. That'll move them back.
Chop
Chop
block.
block. 15
Yeah, no.
yards on the penalty. That moves the ball back
Let's
to
see.
the 33-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 25.
The Warriors will set them back. Watertown ball, 1st down on their own 33.
Now, D, step it up, right? Don't let them out of this hole.
Shotgun
Slot
formation.
left.
Gamby keeps,
Yeah.
goes to his right. He's got running room. Gets a lot of the penalty yardage back.
Yeah.
Got about 15 on the carry.
Gain of 14 yards on the play. 2nd and 1 for Watertown.
No, 2nd and 11.
On the Watertown
Yeah.
37.
So Gamby does his job and gets pretty much all the penalty yardage
Right.
back. 2nd and 11 here. Shotgun snap, bobbled, goes right though,
Yeah,
and he's
nice
tackled
tackle.
after a gain of
Who's
about
that?
2 or 3.
55.
Looks like Hafner on the tackle.
There we
Sets
go.
up 3rd and 8.
Jackson Hafner, one of the seniors.
3rd and 7 for Watertown. The ball at midfield.
Carson Riva comes in. 66.
Third and
down.
7 or so here. Ball's right at the 50-yard line.
Gamby's going to run. There he goes.
Drops back after taking the snap. Slant is caught. First down.
Gabby's pass is complete to Anthony
Andujar, the
Andujar.
receiver.
Yards on the play. First and 10.
So they got out of that 1st and 25 hole, Billy. They have the ball at the GNH 40.
Yeah, 2 big plays. 1 big running play and then a pass play.
Gamby takes the
left.
snap, hands off to the running back going right.
I was in, I think, that 13.
I believe it was.
Yeah.
Housen on the carry.
Yeah.
Picks up about 5. They
They only gave him 3. Yeah, right?
must have knocked him out
Yeah.
a little
Can't
bit
see
shy.
the far side over there, right?
2nd and 7. Clock moving here. About 6:44 remaining in the third. 12-7 the score in favor of the Warriors, who have possession and are marching. Gamby hands off to Housen again. Breaking tackles. Picks up a hard-earned 3 or 4 on that play.
On the carry.
Stimson and Smith combine on the tackle. 3rd and about 3 here.
3rd and 3 for Watertown. On the Yellow Jackets, 33.
Got to figure 2 downs, right?
You would think.
No turnovers yet, right? No
Nope.
turnovers yet. Now would be a nice time for a turnover. Slot left ace.
Gamby takes a snap,
Get him.
goes to his left, breaking
Get him.
tackles,
Hit him low.
uses a stiff
Hit him
arm
low.
and gets knocked out of bounds at about the 18-yard line after picking up a big first down for the Warrior offense. Yellow Jacket defense has not had a sufficient answer for Gamby
Right.
all night.
Bring him down, right?
On the Yellow Jackets, 18.
Once again, the Warriors huddling up much more than they
Yeah.
did when they opened the game, where they went no huddle for their first drive. Snap, hands off going left. That's a better job
There it
on
is,
the
Powell.
interior.
Yep.
Looks like Powell, the ball carrier there. See number
That's-
1
yep.
getting up.
Noel Powell, right?
And Cole Lennon, one of the tacklers for GNH.
right.
One-on-one, literally.
1-on-1.
Watertown,
They say no gain on the play.
18.
5 minutes remaining and counting here in this third period. Going to bring a new ball in from the Warrior sideline.
He's not going to get rid of it. Huh? They're going to pass.
Gamby in shotgun, flanked by 2 halfbacks. He keeps. Oh, he breaks a tackle in the backfield, still powering ahead down to about the 12 or 13-yard line. And another penalty flag flies. Let's see what this is about.
Flags on the field.
Once again, Gamby breaking tackles.
All right.
Personal foul against GNH is
GNH.
the call. So this will give him a 1st and goal.
Personal foul against the Yellow Jackets. The ball will be spotted on the
It's going to be
60-yard
Gamby
line.
territory.
First and goal, Watertown.
Gamby going to go under center this time. I formation behind him. Takes the snap, hands to the tailback, and a good job there by Avenia knifing in and dropping the ball carrier in the backfield for a loss. Assisted by
Jacob
56 Smith.
Surprised that they keep running that. I don't.
A loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and goal for Watertown on the Yellow Jackets 7.
2nd and goal from the 7 here. Jaden Hoffman enters the lineup on the defensive line. Looks like Lennon in there, Mambrino. They got a little bit more beef on that defensive line here. This time they go shotgun. They send a man in motion. Slow motion. Rolling right is Gamby. Chased by Hoffman and tracked down in the backfield.
Hoffman had to pursue. Who made the tackle?
Looks like
there?
number 1,
Coleman,
Lennon and Hoffman combine on the tackle. So 3rd and goal. No gain on the play.
Goal for Watertown.
2:39 to go.
On the Yellow Jackets 7.
Some indecision on the part of the Warriors. They don't have the right personnel there. They send another player in, 1 player out. Ball's on the far hash mark. 3rd and goal from the 6.
Gamby to the left.
Gamby looking left, rolling.
He's going to run it. There he
And
goes. Oh,
tracked down at the 5. Good pursuit by the GNH defense. That time, they didn't allow him to escape.
Right. That's it. They like to bring those receivers down that way, bring the defense out.
It's 4th and goal. They're bringing a lot of players in. I'm wondering if they're going to go for the field goal here. I see number 7, Paoletta, coming on with a block.
Makes sense. It would be get him to 15.
1:35 remains in the 3rd. Clock still moving.
So they place the tee down where, Mike? Around
Ball
the
is
11?
on the 11, so it's a
21.
21-yard field goal attempt. Snap, hold, kick. Looks to be
good.
good. No!
Oh, good!
No, they said wide left, I guess.
Wide left, yeah. From our angle, it looked good. Wide left.
So a break
Nice
for
job,
this Yellow
yeah,
Jackets.
Good D there. That's it.
And the D
Needed
does
that.
its job. Keeps them
Right.
out of the end zone and no more points on the scoreboard. And they'll get the ball at the 20 to start this drive.
Oh, boy.
1:14 remaining in the 3rd.
That had a just miss. It looked good from here, but rest were right there. All right, let's get that offense going now.
In high school, when you miss a field goal, it just comes back to the 20-yard line. It's not the same as professional.
Yeah. Oh, man, they're missing somebody.
Well, they had to call a timeout there. Somebody was missing from the offensive line.
Hey, Mike, while we got a minute here, we just want to again thank the Housatonic AD Ann McNeil and all the Housatonic parents and the GNH Booster Club for preparing that field last week and for the game that was played up at Housatonic. They did a really nice job for all that, and all season long, the donations from them, and especially another person there was at the plumbing guy,
The
JCO
Plumbing
and Heating from Falls Village. So just a shout out to those guys for stepping up this year and doing that, and we look forward to seeing everybody at home next week.
Yeah, the Parents Club's done a nice job this year. And we especially want to thank those folks who donated not only for the last game at Housatonic, but the first home game of the year for the lights, donations for the lights.
Yep. Did hear too the JV game tomorrow actually is going to be at Housatonic.
All right, so the Yellow Jacket offense comes back out onto the field after the defense gets the stop. Go with a kind of a pro set look in the backfield. Looks like Avina gets the handoff, picks up 3 or 4 maybe.
I get you. Yep. Looks like they gave him about 4. Almost 5.
He hasn't had a lot of running room here tonight.
No. Yeah, I like to see him break one of those.
Reisdorf has the biggest play of the game for the Yellow Jacket offense with a 33-yard touchdown run late in the first half.
Nice block by Avina on that play.
They give it to the tailback, Shebe. Oh, he gets slips on the turf just as he looked like he was going to get a first down.
Right.
Going to be a yard or 2 short. Oh, and now he's down and hurt. Oh, boy. Don't like to see that. This is his first game coming back from a major injury. So we're going to have an injury timeout here. Don't know if it's a cramp or not. The Watertown trainer looks to be
like he's doing a cramp.
Looks like he's. It's hard to tell if he's administering for a cramp or is he doing the knee test.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't see the rest of his leg.
Well, once again, while we have a timeout, we hope it's nothing serious for Shebe. This game will be rebroadcast for your viewing pleasure on Just Sports Winstead YouTube channel. We'll be posting it up tomorrow by Saturday the 21st, so you can take a look at it. It's available 24/7 after that.
Hey, Mike, and all right. So
all right, nice to see that he's up.
That's good.
He's going to have to come out for at least one play. And what's going to happen here is when they resume play, it's going to be 3rd and about 2 from the 28-yard line.
With 18.4 seconds to go. And they're running. The clock is going. They might not get
they might not get a playoff here. Clock under 8 seconds. They do get up to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they do get a playoff here in the 3rd. And it looks like they will not. So there was no scoring in that 3rd period, and as we head to the 4th, still our score is 12-7. All right, so the teams are going to switch ends of the field, and we do thank the weather gods for keeping the rain away for the first 3 quarters of this game.
Mike, while we got a moment here, let's do this week in GNH history. 7 years ago, on October 22nd, 2016, GNH beat Coggins 35-8. Billy Coleman's had 16 carries for 161 yards and 3 touchdowns, including a 65-yard TD run, and E.J. Clayman had a 26-yard TD run. So
there you go.
Nice game.
Yep, this day in GNH history. That's the game we were talking about on the ride down here.
Right. That's so funny. I picked that one. Yeah. That's right. You missed that game, right? You were picking up Meredith,
I was down in Virginia, and I had to miss that game. And you went down to Coggins, and I remember it was kind of a tough weather day, windy and a little rain.
Yeah, and the other coach got like 8 penalties against him or whatever, too. He kept complaining. They say their PA actually works pretty good here, Mike. I'm always impressed by that.
Speaking of that, since we were thanking all the people up at Housatonic, we want to thank Champ Parati for doing the PA duties that day.
Yeah, I know.
He filled in nicely, but he's no Billy Richmond. Let's put it that way.
I was out rocking and rolling on the high seas.
3rd and 2, and it's a give right up the middle.
Nice.
First down. Let's see who was the ball carrier there. They use that tight plow formation.
Vina.
Looks like it was a Vina.
Yep.
So they move the chains and keep this drive going as we start this fourth period.
Barry was out to the 33-yard line. First and 10, Yellow Jackets at their own 33.
Four-man front for the Warriors. They go, GNH goes to the left and picks up about 4, pushing the pile.
I didn't give him a little more, Mike, huh?
See who was the ball carrier that time. Was Avina again.
Onto the short side.
Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6. The Yellow Jackets at their own 37.
They're going to go wing left. Toss sweep to Sobel.
Yeah,
he gets the first down. He got to the edge.
Mason Sobel. Boy, not much room, and he snuck his way right around that edge.
Nice job. Another one of the youngsters. He's a freshman as well.
Play, first and 10, Yellow Jackets at their own 45.
With Sheeby out, he got a lot of carries at
Sobel,
tailback
Mason Sobel, number 10, yeah.
in the Naugatuck game prior to the bye week.
Yeah, 48 yards he had that day, 12 carries. What we haven't seen is some of the passing that we saw. He completed 5 passes against Naugatuck.
Next time they're going to go with a power eye right. Counter to Avina. And picks up about 3, maybe 4.
4, yep. But that's it, moving the ball.
Keep moving the ball forward.
All right.
Gain of 4 yards on the play, 2nd and 6. The Yellow Jackets.
GNH would like nothing more than a nice time-consuming
Yeah,
march
long
to get in
drive.
the end zone here and take the lead. But they're 51 yards away here. They give it to the tailback and gets up to about the 50 for a gain of 1.
Yeah.
Pretty good job by the interior of that Warrior defense.
Yeah, they had good pressure that time.
So makes it 3rd and about 5 here.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
That long 5.
5 for the Yellow Jackets at midfield.
Reisdorf brings the play call into the huddle.
Definitely stacking the box now.
Yeah, they have
Look
8
at
men,
that, right?
11 men within 5 yards of the ball. And it's a short gain, but not enough for the first down. It was Sheeby on the carry, sets up 4th and about 4.
See where they're marking.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. 4th
Yep.
and 3.
So no punting unit on the field
No.
here. Obviously a critical juncture for the Yellow Jacket offense.
Play comes in.
Ball is spotted on the
Reisdorf.
near hash mark.
The 48. GNH crowd.
4th and 4.
excited.
Power eye to the right. Reisdorf rolling right.
Can he get around
Can he get it? He does. He's on the far
All
sideline.
right.
He's in. Down, knocked
he's
out of bounds
out of
at about the
bounds.
31-yard
There
line.
it is. They can't
So we
catch him.
saw the boot action.
They can't catch him.
Reisdorf used his speed and quickness to get around the corner. Looks like they pushed him out. They mark him at the 34, but a critical 4th down conversion.
That's that speed we talked about, and he went to that the far side and was able to get around that edge. Nice play.
8:35 remaining in the 4th. 12-7 our
working it.
score in favor of Warriors, but GNH looking to change that. Slot to the left.
Working.
Single setback is Avina. They give it to him right up
go.
the middle.
Go,
And he plows ahead close to first down yardage.
There you go, Aiden. That's the one.
Kenya on the carry.
I guess they say it's a gain of 9, 9.5.
Gainer with 9 yards on the play. Second and 1 for the Yellow Jackets at the Watertown 25.
Boy, that stick is right on the line too, Mike.
It is.
No
yeah.
measurement.
No measurement.
No measurement.
They must be
Take too
using
much
lasers,
time.
Billy.
Yeah, they got the laser eyes.
Let's go, Ryan! Go, GNH!
Second and a short one.
They
give it. Oh,
No.
Reisdorf with
Ooh, he
second
might have got
effort.
it,
He
though.
might have lunged
Yeah,
ahead.
now
No,
he's got
no.
it.
The side judge says no.
He's
Gonna mark
walking
him
across
short.
on the line.
Across the line.
I can't see where the stick is.
The stick is
I
a
guess the
little bit
stick is
beyond
just
the
past
line.
it, yeah.
It's 3rd and 1 here.
The Watertown 25.
Little mix up there. They got a little turned around.
So go to the cloud.
Well, I'm not sure of the
Hey,
play
wait,
call
I know,
here.
come on.
Time's running short. 3rd and 1 with 7:10 remaining in this 4th period. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, they didn't get set. No, it's going to be called back.
Yep.
You could see that confusion just from the
Yeah.
play call.
All right.
Took too long to get in,
All right.
and then they had to rush and didn't get set.
Illegal motion is the call.
So that's a critical mistake. Pushes the ball back to the 30, makes it 3rd and about 6.
It's all right. You got 2 downs here.
It is now 3rd and 6 for the Yellow
Ball is spotted right in the middle of the field.
at the Watertown 30.
Highly competitive game here at Watertown. Wishbone formation. Reisdorf gets around the edge. Does he have
gets
enough? He's
through it.
on the far sideline.
Yeah.
First down.
Nolan Reisdorf. Just shows that speed.
Where are they marking the ball?
Looks like
At the
11.
11.
Say
Not
that.
quite 1st and goal here,
Yeah.
but GNH will take it with 6:20 remaining in the 4th period.
Catches his breath for a little bit there. 6 minutes to go now. Toss.
Toss didn't gain much, maybe a yard on the play.
On the carry.
It's a Sheeby.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
The Watertown 10.
McGuire brings the play call and gives it to Reisdorf as they head to the huddle. This drive is the defining moment of this game.
Yep.
Single setback is Avina. They give it to him right up the middle, and it's only a gain of 1.
QB on the carry.
Whistles
I
blow.
know, right?
Lots of whistles.
Don't see any
They
flag.
don't see any penalty flags.
They're talking about something.
No gain on the play.
Avina has to come out. He's got a problem with his helmet.
Oh,
At the Watertown.
yeah. Avina.
So Sobel's going to replace Avina.
3rd down.
4:33 remaining. We're going to go unbalanced to the left. Toss sweep coming that way. And he's stacked up at about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no gain on it.
Sheeby was the ball carrier.
Again, a lot of whistles.
So it's going to set up 4th down here.
Clock is stopped. timeout.
Timeout White.
Yeah. All right. I was wondering where all the whistles were. All right, fourth down.
This could be the ball game right here.
All right. Watertown gave up some big plays, but now has stood tall these last few plays.
See if Avina is able to come back in the lineup here.
Yeah.
But the ball is spotted at about the 9. They can get a first down at about the 1.
All right.
But in either instance, it's 4th and long here.
It is. So what's worked all night long is Reisdorf around the edge. You know.
Ball is spotted on the near hash mark.
All right. So if he comes to the far side,
Watertown players
goes to that right side, which is his good side too, I think.
Watertown players trying to get a rise out of their home crowd.
Oh no, Avina coming back again. There he is. Something's going on though.
Avina flanking Reisdorf in the gun. He takes the snap,
15.
goes right. He's going to throw it into the end zone. Oh, and it's overthrown in the back corner of the end zone, incomplete. So with 4:05 remaining, the Watertown defense gets a stop inside the 10-yard line.
They tried to fake him with him rolling to that side to go and throw it, but the defense stayed out there and stayed with their man.
So the defense is going to have to do its job here and contain the Watertown offense.
Right. Yep.
They have only
Still
one timeout remaining, I believe.
Right. Yes, right. Yeah. So got to make this stop.
So it's natural to be a little bit deflated here, but let's see if the defense can do its job and force a punt from the Warriors. Expect to see the ball in the hands of Gamby most of
now
this
he's
possession.
Gonna run this on. He's got to run it. He ain't passing this.
Gets the snap. No, hands off up the middle. And it's a good run. Close to a first down. And they say it's still Watertown possession.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a first down as well.
Clock stop, so Gilbert, GNH took their timeout, or no?
It's a first down.
Oh, is it a first down? You got it, sorry. Yep.
Just when we expected Gamby to handle the ball, he hands
right.
it off.
First down, Watertown at the Watertown 20.
Now they really need to turn over.
It's been a turnover-free game so far. GNH defense needs to change that. Long count, Gamby takes it. And
There it is,
stood up in the backfield.
Nice
Good job that time.
I think that was that 56?
It was 56.
Right, Jacob Smith.
Jacob Smith assisted by Stimson. Clock still moving here. Second and about 13. Obviously, the Warriors going to take their time. GNH only has that one timeout remaining. They'll probably have to wait till third down to call it here. Gamby, hands off, up the middle, and a big run close to the first down. They've used that play pretty effectively here this evening. It's a little bit short.
That was a different place.
Third and about 1.
Defense! Defense! Defense!
2:20 to go here now.
If Watertown converts here, that might be game over. because GNH has only the 1 timeout remaining. Clock will be under 2 minutes here when they snap this ball.
2 minutes now to go.
Watch the hard count.
Timeout.
Timeout called by the
Watertown.
Warriors. So with 1:55 remaining, the ball game is riding on this play for the Yellow Jackets. But
Nice to be home next week, Mike. It's been a long time since we've been at Gilbert for a game.
And the first time ever for Seymour visiting Gilbert.
Yeah, all right.
Up to Van Wy Field.
Yeah, Seymour. Then we'll have Wolcott and Holy Cross. All 3 of them for the first time there. So 1:55 to go. 3rd and 1. 12-7 in favor of the Warriors.
So GNH has to be alert for the hard count here.
All right. You got caught on it twice.
Going to go with a tight formation here. And
Gamby.
Gamby keeps it. He's got enough for the first down, and that might put the nail in the coffin.
Gamby on the carry.
So they'll move to
Five
change.
yards on the play. First down, Watertown at the Watertown 34.
So the GNH defense in dire straits here. They're going to need to force a turnover. Clock winding down to 1:30.
He's waiting. Back judge. Raises his arm.
They give it on that counter play, and once again, it's a first down run,
Hausen.
and that will seal it.
That'll do it there. 1:08.
They've run that play
Watertown.
very successfully here this evening,
Yeah.
and that may have just sealed the victory for the Warriors. They just have to kneel down here a couple of times. GNH has 1 timeout if they elect to use it.
He's waiting for the back judge. Raises his arm.
And that may have been the final snap of the game.
That'll do it.
And Watertown will inaugurate their new field with a 12-7 victory over GNH. It was a nice evening here despite the rainy day today, so we thank the weather gods for holding off on the rain during the entirety of the game. We want to thank our cameraman, Tim Wheeler, and I want to thank Bill Richmond for color commentary here. My name is Mike Kurtz, and we're signing off here from the Mills
All right, Bill,
Complex
we'll see
at
ya.
Watertown High.
See you at home.